Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dog with a vlog coming to you guys with a brand new video, and today is a brand new sneaker review. And I received a 30% off code from Nike. It's 30% off friends and family through the Nike Plus app. So if you guys don't have Nike Plus, make sure you actually go download it. It's completely free, and they do really cool promotional deals on Saturdays with Jordan releases. Will reserve you pairs of shoes without actually having to enter a raffle. And you just need a Nike Plus account, and that's also free as well. So download the Nike Plus app. It links directly with your sneakers app if you have that. So it's really cool the way that Nike's kind of managing their social media. And one thing that they did was they actually gave out a 30% off friends and family coupon to use on any Nike store purchase. That's, Nike, Hurley, Converse. So I went to the Nike outlet or the Nike store that was near me. It was an outlet, it was a total dive. I went next door to the Converse store and found these. Unfortunately, it took the L of the year, and the coupon that I used, it didn't actually activate until November 3rd. I was in there on the 31st. Didn't get to use the coupon. Still picked these up for below retail. Usually retail on these is $75. Picked them up for $55, about 60 bucks after tax. Let's waste no more time because we're already like 3 minutes into this fucking thing, and I've just Chuck Taylor 2 box, so you know what they are. I was debating between the high top and the low top. If you guys have been subscribed to the channel for a long time, then you know that these was one of my favorite shoes of last year. I believe it came in at number 7. So I absolutely love these, and I was having a hard time deciding if I wanted to pick the high top or the low top. I ended up going with the low top model, and I'm going to kind of explain why a little bit. Let's go ahead and take a look here. The box on the Chuck 2 also is fire. Just says Chuck Taylor All-Star 2 right here. The classicness, I never actually made a video touching on this. Maybe I will do that eventually, but the classicness of the Chuck Taylor it's probably the most classic shoe of all time. I mean, debate your mailman, I guess, and it's so hard to follow that up with a Chuck 2, especially when, the Chuck 1 is so popular. Everybody owns a Chuck 1 probably, except for me now that I'm thinking about it.
You had a ton of them.
I had a ton of them. I had a ton of them at one point.
That's all he used to wear, and he used to lace them all the way up.
All the way to the top. My, how we've glowed up. In a lot of ways, I think the Chuck 2 is a better shoe. Not more classic, but better shoe. The thicker material, the thicker canvas upper, the tongue that stays in place, the Lunarlon outsole. But let's just take a look right here. These are the maroon Chuck lows, and I must say, maroon being one of my absolute favorite colors, especially for the fall coming up. This shoe could not have come into my possession at a better time. And after a little bit of debating, I think I do like the low top Chuck Taylor model a little more than the high top. I think that you can wear it with a lot more things. Starting off at that bottom, it is just the traditional Chuck Taylor bottom. The Chuck 1 does have sort of a felty material in between here. This is all just traction. They did not change much outside of this iconic outsole. The midsole is basically the same as well. However, it is all white, no black line, which is usually found on the Chuck 1. So it is just an all white look. On the back, you have Converse All-Star right back here. This is in navy blue. It is navy blue on every pair, I do believe. I know it's navy blue on my white pair as well. Coming up to the upper, you have a really thick 2-layered canvas, which is one of the big things that they introduced on this model as opposed to the Chuck 1. And that is in this all-over maroon color. And then tongue also. The tongue also has some straps built in on the sides that hold it into place. An issue with the Chuck 1, for me at least, is the tongue is always flopping to the side. But this one, they have straps that basically hold it in place, and that's super awesome. That's one of those things that I think is just a really cool detail that they added. And then, of course, on the tongue it says Chuck Taylor 2, which is a really cool hit as well. And then on the tongue, traditional Converse All-Star. And of course, the Lunarlon insole, which does come out, and it's definitely just a really cool, it says Converse with Lunarlon. I absolutely love this shoe or this Chuck 2, because they took things that everybody was kind of like, no one really cared about, but when you see the changes made, the straps that hold it in, the thicker canvas material, the Lunarlon outsole, the monochromatic look, you really do think to yourself, holy shit, I've really hated this about the Chuck 1 all along, and I didn't know until I didn't have to deal with it. So that's what I think is really awesome about this shoe, is they've added a lot of things that nobody really even asked for, but I'm happy that I got it. It's kind of like a Drake and Gucci Mane song. I didn't really know I wanted it until I got it. So that's similar to this. It came with 2 sets of laces, this maroon pair and then a white pair. I do believe I am going to put the white pair in, just a throwback to that classic Chuck Taylor look with the white laces and the colored upper. But that does about sum up the video. For sizing on these, I did go a half size down. I did that on my Chucks, on my white Chuck 2s, and they do fit perfectly. So I would recommend going a half to full size down. I do believe actually Nike is having a 20% clearance on these on their site. So make sure you actually do head there and check it out, because I did see the maroon colorway there if you're interested, and I will leave a link down below. But other than that, I don't have too much else to add. Make sure you keep it locked on the channel, because I'm bringing a lot of dope new content, hopefully some new sneaker reviews, some new content, some vlogs, and also I'm sure you probably will have already seen it by now, but my monthly pickups, in which I did pick up this hoodie. So go back and check out that video, and I will leave links to a ton of really cool pieces that I've picked up this year, or this month, in there. Other than that, not too much else to add. It is Dog with a vlog, and I hope you guys had a wonderful Halloween, and I will talk to you super, super soon. Peace.